Hello guys, welcome to the Media Night. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be watching the third episode of Loki Season 2. The previous episode ended in a very, very dark way. We had all of the timelines being pruned. It's not looking too good for our team, but I am excited to see where we're going to go from here.
Honestly, the first two episodes, they were really well paced. The action was perfect and like the stakes were really high. And with every episode, it's just incrementally getting more complicated. So I'm honestly curious to see how they're going to save the multiverse.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this with us. We hope that you enjoy and we'll catch you guys after the show. Take care.
See ya.
Interesting Marvel intro.
This feels old.
Yeah, I think it's a hint at the era.
Yeah.
That's great.
That was cute.
Chicago.
Windy City. Is that Windy City?
Yes,
I think it is.
It is definitely windy. There she is. 1868. Wow.
Where is she?
They're looking at her like she's an alien.
Oh, Miss Minutes.
Oh, there she is.
You told me I was going somewhere important, that I was going to meet someone important.
Did you bring what I asked? Do you have it? Oh, bless your heart.
What is that?
What is that?
The one at the end of time? He told me that we need to put this package in that window.
Okay.
It was his plan.
Then why didn't he do it?
He's dead.
What?
Right.
You don't exactly blend in.
Okay. Better.
There you go.
Very
Yep.
subtle. Love it.
This package.
What is in the package?
When he's back where he belongs, atop the TVA, you and I will be right by his side.
You'll get all that power.
If you do, that is.
Is that a He
No.
Who Remains variant?
Like a
A very young.
like a baby who remains. I wonder if this is his way of trying to make sure that the timeline continues as planned.
Maybe that's why it's always been a loop.
Yeah. Is it a book maybe?
Oh,
Of
it's
course.
the manual.
Wow.
The official handbook that Ouroboros wrote. Wow. That's a paradox.
It is.
So interesting.
Where did it start, right? Who wrote it first?
Correct.
Or is there a first? Score is so good. Oh my god.
How much time do we have?
It's stable right now, but the branches that's pruned are growing back.
They're growing back
Oh,
already?
they're growing back.
We need to scale the loom's capacity to manage all those new branches. And the TVA will be destroyed.
Oh my god, this is a catastrophe. Disastrous.
Hack into the system.
Really? Oh, that is such a relief.
No, I'm wondering.
What?
Like he didn't say he could.
Miss Minutes, what about it?
Conceivably, she has administrative access to the entire TVA.
Access to the whole universe. Doesn't really matter if she's gone and she's AWOL.
Right.
Find a little rogue cartoon clock that doesn't want to be found.
Yeah, and is she gonna work for you guys? Is she gonna help?
I'm loving how some of the shots feel very reminiscent of 70s. Did you notice like the slow zoom out?
It's gonna be an awkward reunion, face to face with the woman who tried to kill us both. Let's focus on that cartoon clock.
Cartoon clock.
Yeah, even some of the film grain. I love the aesthetic.
Yeah,
it
me
does make
too.
it feel like the older films.
Okay, we got a hit on the temp pad going from right here to the same spot, 1893.
Why would you go to the same place twice?
I don't know, I'm trying to connect the dots. I mean, this isn't a pivot point in history.
Same place
That you
twice.
know of. Yeah.
We had the Chicago fire, but that's 1871.
Let's go to 1893.
They were right in front of the window too.
I know they're right there. Oh man. Really, that's it? They didn't, you don't want to take a look around?
I wouldn't describe Renslayer as accident. Plus, if she has Miss Minutes there to help her, there's definitely a purpose. We just got to figure it out.
Absolutely, no accidents.
Oh, that's smart. So they just moved ahead to find clues as to why they would go back.
Liberty Bell makes debut on 4th of July. Ghost Clock continues to haunt the Midway.
I love the way they recreate these eras.
Yes,
It looks so good.
fantastic.
Goat's clock.
What?
What do you call that?
Breadcrumb.
Exactly.
One hell of a breadcrumb.
Yep.
Cracker Jack concession stand is a high traffic area. It was necessary and logical to go there.
Sure.
The fact that it's tasty is just a bonus.
Yeah. Mobius does not miss an opportunity to snack on something.
Never.
This has to be a joke.
Odin.
Oh
Thor.
my god.
It's completely inaccurate, first of all.
You don't think that looks like Odin? Is somebody feeling a little left out that they're not up there?
Then why'd they include Balder? No one's even heard of him.
Sure they have. Balder the Brave.
His face is like, he's so
what?
done.
I mean, I would be a little bit bitter.
Oh.
Wasn't that tall.
You have glorious purpose, Loki. Don't forget.
Yes.
Mobius, look.
Temporal.
Victor Timely.
Victor Timely. This should be interesting.
Would you kindly open the bag?
Unless you want everyone freaking out, you stay in that bag until I tell you otherwise.
Seriously, Miss Minutes needs to mind her business.
Yeah, and there's been sightings of her already, so
Yeah.
people are going to be on the lookout.
This is it.
My God, the costume department. They've had to do so much work, but it pays off, man.
It's stunning.
It's the theme. Loki's theme.
Good catch. Now it shows
Yes,
beginning.
this was the post-credit scene of Ant-Man.
Yes.
Time is everything.
That's him.
It shapes our lives, our futures,
Already so different than the other ones.
Yes.
but perhaps we can shape it.
So theatrical and dramatic. I love this.
It's him.
Yeah, he's terrified.
He remains.
Yeah, that's him.
Made him sound like this terrifying figure.
He will be.
And just what would you know about the future, boy?
Great question. And the answer is more than you might think.
I love the weird pauses in his speech.
My temporal loop.
He created the loom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like a miniature version of it.
Gathering it into threads of power, which it then weave into elegant ropes of voltage.
So it's also a power source. The timelines could be a power source.
What is it powering?
So I'm gonna assume it is powering the TVA now.
Yes.
That's what's powering it.
I do not want to light a city.
What do you wish to light?
I aim to light the entire planet.
Talk about scale.
Yes.
But if it can be dreamed, it can be achieved, because all science is
My God.
Oof. Wow, what a shot.
welcome to
See movies, he's like.
The mini temporal loom.
So that's where it started for him.
Were we ever gonna get Renslayer or Miss Minutes to help us? I mean, where is she?
Mr. Timely,
Oh boy.
we need to talk about your future.
Certainly. Take as many moments as you like.
I was thinking more along the lines of a partnership. You give me the patent rights, and I'll facilitate production.
No, that's
No.
what we're not gonna do that.
I don't do partners. Excuse me. Thank you for coming.
My man was stunned at the silence. He's like,
Hey, he tried to capitalize on the situation though.
yeah, of course.
I will be taking all formal bids.
Perhaps $500 would conclude the bidding.
I'll give you 6.
7.
My God, people are really interested in this now, yeah?
$1,000.
For those times, that's a lot of money.
I suggest you take it.
I love his change in performance.
Pleasure doing business with you.
For $1,000 he gets a temporal loom.
Stepped on my foot.
I do apologize. I assure you any physical contact was purely incidental.
He assures him. Oh, it was a scam. Is he a scammer?
That is the man who's destined to become he who remains. You sure your plan is gonna...
He is a scammer, isn't he?
How about we settle this outside?
Ooh, you do not mess
You do
with Loki's
not.
hat.
Excellent suggestion. I agree.
The amazing Loki, everyone! He'll be here all week!
Yay!
Almost looks like real magic.
I need to talk with you about something.
Yes, my future!
I love that he's snapping back into character.
Excuse me.
LOL.
I beg your pardon, fellas, but Mr. Timely and I are in the middle of discussing.
You know what, Renslayer? You know what you can do?
I want my money back, Timely. These trousers don't work.
Well,
What are you talking about? You look taller to me.
He is bending down.
Perhaps I could come by next week. Maybe adjust settings.
Next week.
Next week.
he's great.
Oh my goodness.
He's playing everybody.
Yeah.
Getting that money.
Your inventions are fake! Timely!
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Busted.
Yeah, so he has been scamming people.
Yeah.
Making that extra
worked.
buck.
No one swindles me!
Oh, I love that little detail.
Yes.
The Egypt theme area. Because we know that a variant of Kang and Egypt are very important. My guy's a horrible chaser.
Yeah, he's not that great. And he seems to be great at running.
A heads up, Casey has had a really weird tempad reading.
A weird tempat reading.
Look, you're really good at getting away. We have that in common. Sylvie!
Of course.
Oh my god, of course.
Don't do this again.
Get out of my face and let me finish the job!
Ah.
My
Oh,
god.
man.
You asked me what I would do if one of his variants turned up, and I told you then I'd kill
Yeah,
him.
that's true.
We need him.
Yeah.
Without his help, the TVA will be destroyed.
Good. Let it burn. Do you care about anything but the TVA?
I love the pans.
Yes, so dynamic.
If the loom fails and the TVA is destroyed, they won't be alive to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not for you, not for anyone. And we can't fix it without him.
He made sure, didn't he, that he was the only one that was able to fix that situation.
Wow. Yeah.
The TVA is melting down. We need your help.
No, Mobius. There is no we. Not anymore.
Ugh, good riddance.
Whose fault is that, huh,
Yeah,
Renslayer?
exactly.
She was acting all sketch in
She's
the
still
first
acting
season.
hella sketch. It's like nothing's changed.
Working with one of his variants is not going to get you either.
Well, your machete hasn't solved any problems thus far.
If you and the TVA hadn't messed with him, he'd have remained harmless. But instead, you weaponized him.
Nope. He hasn't done anything.
Set him on a path that he wasn't meant for. And now you are waltzing him straight back into the TVA. The thief of all free will. The most dangerous man who ever lived.
I didn't give him this book. I never heard the name Victor Timely until today. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should throw him off this Ferris wheel.
He's like, what?
Yeah, we don't even know what kind of variant he is. For all we know, he could be a good variant,
You
too.
haven't got a clue, have you?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Sylvie's right on this one.
He may be our best hope.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with Loki, actually.
This is all very familiar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deja vu.
If he dies, the timelines are going to collapse and then everybody dies.
Mr. Timely!
Yeah, because Miss Minutes and Renslayer, they're trying to get him back to the TVA so he could rise to power again.
Miss Minutes? Yeah. This is your moment.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
It's the big cartoon monster.
That is hilarious, man.
This is on you.
Isn't it always at
I
this
understand
point?
that Sylvie's mad, but she's not presenting any solutions either. What else
Yeah,
are
she
we going to
did.
do?
Yeah, she did. Kill him.
Which one is...
That's a solution.
That's not a solution. It's like, okay.
A refrigerator chair. Very practical.
So he actually is an inventor. Some of the inventions do work.
Yeah. Also, am I catching a vibe between these two?
Absolutely.
I have a name, Miss Minutes.
Her little curtsy.
You are absolutely singular.
You're pretty singular yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You will be.
What do you mean?
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's high time someone tells me exactly what is going on.
So he is He Who Remains then. That specific variant from the past, I'm assuming, because he will be singular.
Are you saying I created the TVA?
Something like that.
When will he create the TVA, I wonder?
I'll keep you safe.
I'm here because I know what a great man you can become.
Miss Minutes, are you jealous?
And you, Mrs.
Ms. Ravonna.
Her face, Miss Minutes' face.
I know, she's like,
Our loom, it's in trouble, and it needs you.
That is not dissimilar to what the wizard gentleman said to me. And why aren't the two of you in cahoots with him and his butler?
Exactly.
Butler?
Loki helped murder your variant.
But he was protecting me.
He switches sides. It's a well-documented behavioral trait.
She's not
That's
wrong with that
fair,
one,
yeah.
but he's been doing pretty good so far.
That's true.
You don't live here?
No, this is just a Peter Ted.
Just in the nick of time.
I would love to see how the creation of the TVA happens.
Oh,
Like,
that would
when
be...
does it start to be built or created?
He's mine, ratbags!
Go ahead.
I beg your pardon.
I love how they're showing us how OP Loki is.
Yes. So close again.
They keep on missing them.
What's this latest work of yours that's so important?
The key to understanding and manipulating time.
It's crazy that he's studying the manual.
It's a TVA guidebook. It was delivered to me.
Huh.
Yeah.
Dropped into my life by some divine hand.
I wonder what his life would have been without that then.
Well, that's why Sylvie was saying they manipulated him so that they could bring him back.
I brought it to you.
You brought it to him the way the postman brings the post. We both know whose plan it was.
Yeah, she's definitely jealous of Renslayer.
This book has defined the course of my life. I like to think of it as a correspondence between myself and the visionary author, Ouroboros.
OB.
Wow.
It's a throughput multiplier. It could help you with your loom.
It's crazy that he just understands the technology
Yeah.
without it even existing. I have a feeling that Miss Minutes' jealousy is going to come into play at some point.
Yes.
With her alliances.
100%.
You know, Victor, I'm starting to see the man you'll become.
Ooh.
Miss Minutes in the background.
I have high hopes for this partnership.
They were definitely something back in the day.
Yes. Wouldn't that be interesting where for He Who Remains, it was in his past, but it was for her future?
Yeah.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Miss Minutes.
You heard her, Victor. Partnership. You had to do it.
Partner. Called it. Yep.
Wow.
Renslayer is such an ambiguous character. I don't know. Like, I know she's in opposition to Loki, but what are her intentions aside from? Does she really want to save the universe too?
I mean, there has to be an emotional drive to what she wants, right? She wants like balance in the TVA, but why? What does she really want?
I have a seat, a float.
Have a seat, have a float.
You have always been so smart, Victor. Now, what's the rush? It might be smart to lay low for a while.
Oh boy.
What is she after?
What is she up to?
For a moment, I was worried that you wouldn't come with me, that you liked Ravonna better than me.
Clark is in love.
Yeah.
I could be more for you. So you gave me autonomy to write my own programming.
I see.
And still, each night we played chess and talked.
A loyal friend.
He Who Remains.
Oh my god, yeah.
I alone was by your side.
This is so creepy.
Why didn't you allow me a real body?
Oh.
Wasn't me.
It's like Ultron all over again.
Yeah.
We could truly lead together.
Oh.
With all your powers and all your abilities. You just kept me as your thing.
She's not happy.
No.
Could have been your girl.
Oh my god.
That's so spooky.
Put that down. Don't do this. We're a team. You need me. I love you.
Jeez.
Dude,
She's
that was
obsessive.
like, that's some Fatal Attraction shit right there.
Lover's tiff.
Thank God you're here. Things are getting quite strange.
Oh, yeah, she's
Wait,
not.
is that a pruning device?
I'm the one in charge.
Yeah, that's not pruning. That's just obliterating.
Yeah.
Are we clear?
Yes, Crystal.
No! Step away from him.
Here we go again.
Move any closer, and he's done.
Last thing we need now is Sylvie to show up.
I mean, is this the free will that you were looking for? You have lost your way.
You really are unbelievable.
We've all lost our way. But someone has to keep track of the big picture here.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
You have no idea what it takes to lead.
Oh boy.
The second I left, everything crumbled.
It's not really that correlated to you, but okay.
Not even tangentially related.
All that matters is order versus chaos.
Jesus.
I'm order.
No.
Yep, here she is.
What did I say? It's gonna be a disaster. Imagine she kills this one too. That would be so messed up.
Well, she definitely wants to. This must be so terrifying for him.
I can't even imagine.
Please. I haven't done anything.
Oh, you will. You'll do terrible things.
It's like the Terminator thing again. Go into the past before they even do what they are supposed to do.
You don't know the heart I have beating in my chest. I can make my own choices. I'm not the man you think I am.
Yeah, I think he's a good guy, man. I think this one is.
I don't know, man. She's all about free will. You don't want to be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
There you go.
Checkmate. He got her with her own argument, huh?
Walk through.
But the thing is, if you keep interacting with him and manipulating, will it be free will at that point? They have to stop manipulating him.
Yeah, also his...
to me.
Leave her to Sylvie? Oh yeah, you're screwed. Round 2, wench.
I suppose I've been a box you've been wanting to tick for a long time.
Oh.
She has so much shit to say. It's like,
I've killed you 1,000 times. In my mind, each time more brutal than the last. It's crippling, that kind of obsession.
yeah.
It's power for you, isn't it? That's what you want. A seat at the end of time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Seat at the end of time.
No way.
Oh. Oh, that is dark. Well.
Oh, that's worse. Damn, that's a fate worse than death.
She gets what she deserves, right? After hunting down Sylvie for no reason.
Yeah.
I had him under control until you sabotaged me and made fools of us. It was foolish of him to make an enemy out of someone who knows all his secrets. I know a really big one about you.
Wait, what?
It's gonna make you real angry.
What is it? Don't you...
No! I knew they were gonna do that. This was a very interesting episode. I
Yes.
love that we got to see the first look at Victor Timely, or I guess, well, technically our second look.
Technically,
and
yeah.
I love the change in performance. He does feel like a different person. He feels different than He Who Remains. He feels different than the Kang that we saw in Quantumania. So I love that we are seeing just how different all of these variants are and how each one of them seems to have a very unique approach in how they do things. I also do trust in the free will thing. I do hope that he sees, I do hope that he wants to actually do better, that he wants to save the universe versus just try to control it. But who knows, man? I mean, power changes people, so.
I don't want to theorize too much, but I feel like that would be such an interesting decision where we expect He Who Remains and every single variant to be evil.
Right.
Or wanting control and wanting order, wanting things to be a certain way. If he were just completely different, it would be so interesting to have him be like almost like part of the crew trying to fix things. And then I don't know, because like Miss Minutes and Renslayer, I don't know, man. Those two ladies, they're creeping me out a little bit.
They know
I feel
too
like
much about the future, and at what point are they working, you know, for He Who Remains more than their own self-interest? And does their self-interest align with this entire multiversal collapse? Are they trying to fix that? Are they trying to go back to how things were with the sacred timeline?
Yeah, there's the want for power. I think for Renslayer and for Miss Minutes, I feel like might be some romantic feelings involved, possibly.
Yeah. Really like the whole thing that they did with the paradox with dropping off the book in the past and thus, you know, setting Victor Timely on his quest to eventually becoming He Who Remains. Although we don't really know if he's going to become He Who Remains or a different variant of Kang or Kang the Conqueror himself. I think it would be so interesting to see this character go way dark out of a specific moment in time that maybe is caused by an interaction or a manipulation of the TVA. I think that would be so interesting. Kind of like, oh, you avoided it so much that you caused it type of thing.
Yes.
But who knows? I mean, right now he's giving me really, you know, good guy vibes. He does not seem like he wants to, you know, conquer the universe. He just seems curious about the future technology. And now that he's been set on this quest, it was really interesting to see like the early days of what a variant of Kang would look like and be like, right?
I genuinely enjoyed this episode. It did feel a bit like a bridge episode. This is just that an important connective tissue before we step on to when the story really is going to start to escalate. It does feel like that. The ending was great. I really like that they ended it on a cliffhanger like that. I'm very curious to know what that secret is. I have a feeling that it might have something to do with Renslayer and He Who Remains and their possible past romantic interactions, perhaps. I don't know. I feel like maybe He Who Remains erase her memories or something like that.
I think so too, yeah.
And Miss Minutes is going to tell her, and then she's going to be even more upset.
Yeah, because like, oh, you think he loves you so much, but he still wiped your memory. He didn't wipe mine.
Yeah.
You know, I remembered everything.
Yeah, and he never went back to change it.
Really excited to see what the last 3 episodes are going to give us. So far, the beginning and the setup has been great. The tensions are rising, and now we're going to be jumping back and forth in time. And now we have a variant of Kang that's being introduced, and I cannot wait to see where they go from here. Guys, let us know, what do you think about this episode? We hope that you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.